Dr. Roy and Tony Horace decided early in their marriage they'd open up their lives to meet the needs of kids who most needed a home. Let's meet the special family.
My mom in particular modeled reaching out to people, accepting people. Specifically, she did have a foster child when I was a little girl. You know, that was a pretty vivid thing for my mom to model, for me to see just how far Jesus meant us to go.
When we first had our first biological son, Jordan, I had the resources, both emotionally and physically, that I said, fine, let's go for number two.
Got to the point in our process with the social worker that she said, well, you guys need to pick a program here. And we said, okay, well, what's your perception of where the greatest need is? And she said they were getting calls every week from agencies in the South, in Tennessee, Kentucky, Georgia, and Texas, with healthy biracial and full black newborn.
Adoption of anybody, you're just still helping out. Doesn't really matter what race.
Number three proceeded in the usual biologic fashion.
And Joel, he's sort of on the wild side. He can make you laugh, he can make you real mad. Just a little brother.
We wanted to balance out the family, and we figured again that we would just adopt a fourth child.
His birth mother had had several children before him and knew that she wasn't going to be able to parent him, and so she began to seek an adoptive placement for him, and she answered an ad in a newspaper. And we did have the opportunity to meet her and her mom, and that was a fantastic experience. We could really see where we were fitting into an answer to prayer for them as they were for us.
Josiah is kind of shy and he acts cool and everything. Like he tries to do what I do and Jordan, everybody does.
Children need to be attached to their parents. They need to form a healthy, strong bond to the primary people who are raising them. And I think that transcends racial things.
My mom helps me go to sleep, and they let me come in their room whenever I have a bad dream or something.
We have also discussed many times the biblical analogy that we as Christians are adopted children.
You know, multiculturalism is the buzzword. Well, this is multiculturalism right here in this house. And there are just great blessings to it. And we all better get used to it because this is what heaven's going to be like.
Heavenly Father, thank you again for bringing us back together as a family.